In a quiet little village surrounded by green hills and colorful gardens, there lived a girl named Emily. Emily was kind and curious, and she loved to explore the world around her. She enjoyed chasing butterflies in the meadow, picking flowers in her garden, and splashing in the cool river on warm afternoons. But there was one thing Emily often forgot. She rarely said, "Thank you." It wasn't that Emily was unkind. She didn't think much about the little things that made her life extraordinary. She didn't notice how hard her parents worked to cook her favorite meals, or how her friends shared their toys with her. She didn't even realize how the sunshine, the rain, and the trees made her world so beautiful. One day, as Emily sat outside under her favorite apple tree, her grandmother came to visit. Grandma was wise and loved telling stories that always taught Emily something important. This time, she brought a small wooden box with her. "What's in the box, Grandma?" Emily asked, her eyes sparkling with curiosity. "It's something very special," Grandma said with a smile. She opened the lid, and inside were little slips of paper in bright colors: yellow, orange, green, blue, and red. Alongside the papers was a bundle of string. "What are these for?" Emily asked, picking up a yellow paper slip. "These are thankful notes," Grandma explained. "Each one is for writing down something you are grateful for. Once you think of something, you can hang the note on a tree to create your own thankful tree." Emily tilted her head. "Grateful? What does that mean?" "Grateful means feeling thankful for the things that make your life happy and full," Grandma said gently. "Sometimes we forget to notice all the good things around us, and that's when we need to stop and remember." Emily thought about this for a moment. Then she said, "But how will I know what to write? I don't know if I have much to be thankful for." Grandma chuckled softly. "Oh, my dear, you have so much to be thankful for. Let me help you get started." She handed Emily a green slip of paper and said, "Close your eyes and think of something or someone that makes you smile." Emily closed her eyes and thought for a moment. A picture of her little brother Sam popped into her head. He always made funny faces and made her laugh, even when she felt grumpy. "I'm thankful for Sam," Emily said, opening her eyes. "Wonderful," Grandma said. "Write it down." Emily carefully wrote, "I'm thankful for my brother Sam," on the green slip. Then Grandma helped her tie the string to it, and together they hung it on a branch of the apple tree. The paper fluttered in the breeze, and Emily felt a little spark of happiness in her heart. "Let's do another," Grandma said, handing her a yellow slip. "Think of something else that makes you happy." Emily thought again. This time, she remembered the fresh bread her mom baked every morning. It always made the house smell so good, and the first warm bite was her favorite part of the day. "I'm thankful for Mom's bread," Emily said with a grin. She wrote it down, tied it to a string, and hung it on the tree. As the day went on, Emily kept thinking of more and more things she was thankful for. She wrote about her dad, who helped her build sandcastles at the beach, and her best friend Lily, who always shared her crayons. She wrote about the birds that sang outside her window and the flowers that made the garden so pretty. By the time the sun began to set, the apple tree was covered in colorful slips of paper. They danced and swayed in the gentle evening breeze, looking like little flags of happiness. As Emily sat under the tree, staring up at all the things she had written, she felt her heart fill with warmth. She hadn't realized how many wonderful things surrounded her every day. "Grandma," she said softly, "I didn't know there was so much to be thankful for." Grandma smiled and wrapped her arm around Emily. When we take the time to notice the good things in our lives, we feel happier and kinder. Gratitude is like magic. It makes the ordinary feel extraordinary. Emily nodded. She liked the idea of gratitude being like magic. It made her feel like she had a superpower. That night, as Emily lay in bed, she thought about her thankful tree and all the notes she had written. she decided that every day she would add at least one new note to the tree. Over the next few weeks, Emily kept her promise. Every day, she would sit under the apple tree with her little box of thankful notes and write down something she was grateful for. Sometimes it was a big thing, like her family or her home. Other times, it was something small, like the way the sunlight felt warm on her face or the way her kitten purred in her lap. As the tree filled up with colorful notes, something magical began to happen. Emily noticed that she started feeling happier, even on days when things didn't go perfectly. She also found herself saying thank you more often, to her parents, her friends, and even to the birds and the trees. The more she practiced gratitude, the more she realized how much she had to be thankful for. And the best part? Her happiness seemed to spread. Her family and friends began writing their thankful notes and hanging them on the tree. Soon, the apple tree wasn't just Emily's thankful tree, it belonged to the whole village. One day, as Emily looked at the tree, now bursting with colorful notes from everyone in the village, she smiled and whispered, "Thank you." The apple tree swayed in the breeze as if whispering, "You're welcome." And from that day on, gratitude became a part of Emily's life. She learned that there was always something to be thankful for, no matter how big or small.